That's crazy, man.
Here's a 1st and 10
Dang.
now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Yep.
Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. First down, Prescott.
Motherfucking.
Throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. There defensively. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. That's downfield for Lamb. Prescott's pass intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Oh, should I order them already? I think it was 158 for like 24.
Can I give you some money? Get you tomorrow Thursday. What about the chips?
Hold on, yeah.
He'll let this one go long for
All right.
Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. They're on the 25-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds and marked at the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. An even 40 yards. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. 1st and 10. First down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. It leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down and 10. Now you won. We go. From the gun, here's Gibbs.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time.
And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
and he'll take it on in. Isaac Teslam, touchdown Lions. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this game.
Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Lions will extend this third-quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the
I think no doggy bag. No doggy bag.
Oh, okay.
See that the video that fixed. Don't touch things. I think do something else on no snack.
throw it here on
I'll take
first
that.
down. That's made by Pickens. He gets free,
Touch that, man.
and he will dive
Yes, sir.
You supposed to do
Which one?
75 yards.
No.
Touchdown.
The VAR? The VAR.
the ball. How you doing?
You good?
You think you come on, get no more? You get close to?
I don't know,
Like you
man.
said, somebody said,
In this
exactly.
game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't
But,
it?
you know, listen,
He act like it ain't nothing. You know, he just trying to get himself together, man. He gets a job, we'll see.
Get the ball back
you
and
step up, you
try
step
to
up.
build off this last drive.
You know, I said, me, he was me. I was trying to look at the thing, but
Right.
she got up and
They walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 55 man. You must be a corporate chick or something, man.
Oh, no.
To go.
Yo, he always kept a nice one. Even before I knew he was my cousin, he always kept a nice one, man.
He said he want to do that. We're going to corporate parties and stuff. Smooth, man. I ain't gonna front. Sometimes niggas don't like their problems, their boss, man. I told him to talk to your bro. I like this style. I told him nothing. I'll see a nigga with that, bro. Shake hands, I like this style, man. That's it. Other niggas ain't gonna do this. Niggas be hating. You know, the girls and shit.
Yeah.
That's why Bobby hated on Tupac. Pop, all the boys blowing on him. Bobby like that shit, okay?
Yeah.
That's the hating shit, man. Them niggas boss, man. You don't be talking. Look, look at woman out here, right?
Yeah.
I like that hating shit. I can't stand that shit.
Field position to start this drive.
That's a bother. I think they don't help. What that man got, you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I don't like that shit, man.
Off to throw on first down.
I'm gonna do it and all that shit. I understand now.
Contact
I'm making public too.
to meet him just as the
What's
ball.
small? Wait, I think about that. Wait, that Popeyes. That fucking fried chicken shit. I think it's fucking fried chicken.
Yeah. When I got off, I came straight here.
Here's Goff. This one
Yes, sir. Let's go.
intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to set up this guy with a great field position.
It's fucking bad.
I know that's right.
My money was like to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good sacrifice. Got 2 good college girls, good.
Yeah.
Just come home, they work, right home. They get their mother money with their car, so that's good.
Yeah.
Can't play that shit.
Rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being
People can get on their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's into the end zone yet again. George Pickens.
Yo, what you gonna do for the first game of the season? It's the right team.
Right here.
Yeah?
No, when is the
Sunday night, yo.
no, when is the tailgate though?
Well, it seems this game
I'm
is
not
kind of
sure.
getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams
I
are
don't know
really
if they
just
might do
getting
that
their
one. Who knows?
way
I'm not sure.
with
That's the
their
good.
opponent.
That's what I like getting.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I asked you.
After this long
If we do that, right,
touchdown,
I'm taking off on
yes,
that.
this
I
is
ain't fucking
great
proud. You
if
know
you're
what
a
I'm saying?
fantasy
Yeah.
player, but is
I don't
this
do night
okay if
games,
you're a
but
defensive
they
coordinator?
probably want me to cook.
Cowboys will line up.
Fuck that shit. I'm having a designated job too.
A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Playing myself.
And that is
Yeah.
two-point conversion attempts.
But I don't think that's the Giants. They play San Francisco. It's like, you know, they could only see nothing but fucking red and fucking.
Mm-hmm. We robbed San Fran.
Yeah, no, that's that shit we went.
So now, after the
I walked in, I go over. Tell the girl, yo, your number. No, I was gonna shoot.
showing
I was
off.
right there. I had to take shit no problem.
Defend a return.
Okay, try that over.
Yeah, didn't I go? I think I did some shit like that. Didn't I go before? I haven't went to this before. I think I did. It was somebody,
You
something.
just told me the who you with. That was it.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that. What? Yeah, it was all she went.
Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away.
Yeah, he did.
Second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action. Goff. He'll send
Ah, that's my fucking man.
Porter. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the
Man, I gotta remember this shit, man.
So
No, I keep forgetting the assignment.
as for that matter, he has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Lions 48. Cowboys 36.
So after the touchdown,
How's it going?
waits to kick
You
this
out?
one away.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah, let me get on. So tomorrow, I'm free.
Here's Turpin.
I'm
Okay.
free. So tomorrow, whatever you do, I'll go somewhere. For the meeting first, I'll let you know.
All right. Bet.
Like I said, bitch, let me go. Call on my bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, Al, yeah, she gotta go, but it's cut, bro. You sure she won't?
yeah. She went out of there, man. They fucking them over some kind of way. She said. Yeah.
Ah, okay, exactly, okay. That's all.
Said she fucking them over, so. Oh yeah.
Prescott on first down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete.
Man, leave that nigga.
Defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't
He
allow
can't stay with you.
It'll force third down. Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Now he's loose again. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single game NFL record. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Goff to throw. This one completes up on the last safe ground. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw is gone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Play is a turnover on down.
Here we go. First down, Prescott. Downfield by Pickens. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard mark. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
Cowboys.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. This throw left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Throwing
line.
here is Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit.
I could never get to my fucking man.
The arm strength that this quarterback has.
And a good job rallies the football. Hoping just a gain of a yard sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and
Now Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On fourth down, Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for leg. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big connection from Dak to CD. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They were trying to get it to CD Lamb. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Prescott now.
You motherfucker. God damn it, man.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go for.
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Sanders.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
We're good. On 1st down, it's gone. That's right, right to Slow. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. Gain of 17 yards. Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Ric Flair. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one complete. It's to Slow. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Goff. Gets moving quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 48.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 17
A
yards.
gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And a good job following his blockers in game 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job of winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all they had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff.
Yep, let's go.
Big mistake. It was
Waiting on that bullshit.
and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That is where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Inside the 20. 76 yards. Touchdown Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Keep taking them out his assignments, man. God damn.
The NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 19. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's down the field for Webb. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
3 and out.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The kicker
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocked it through. Cowboys will go up by 7.
Cowboys 63, Lions 56. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start on the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right.
Double as there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Goff to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On that hookup, 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll work this out wide for Sam.
Prescott's pass complete to Miles Sanders. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
56. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Throwing, Goff. Probably incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is one of those situations that
Don't have all day, bro. Got all day.
This offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be
Got a little
So what
bit
do?
quicker.
They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long.